everybody, God bless you. I know I usually don't talk during these things, but I'm gonna try something different. So, I already did my skincare. Now I'm just putting my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, which is my all-time favorite primer. I usually alternate between the Poreless Putty Primer and the mattifying Putty Primer from e.l.f. I just love it. It's just been my go-to for a long time now. So anyway, I'm gonna be doing two different eye looks today. I'm going to be attempting to do, one side is gonna be like a Barbie pink crazy, maybe, I don't know, and the other one is gonna be like a neutral. I'm gonna be using the Malibu Barbie ColourPop eyeshadow palette. You see how they have different, all kinds. You could do anything with this palette. You could go crazy with the colors, or you could go neutral. It's up to you, but I'm going to do two different ones and see which one you guys like better. Okay, so I'm going to start with, I'm going to prime my lids. I'm going to prime my lids with P. Louise base. Now, I usually don't start with eyeshadow first, but because I am trying this out, seeing if I'm going to be doing two different things. So if I don't like it, I'm not going to be messing up my eyeshadow. I mean, not my eyeshadow. My face, like my foundation. I know I usually do it first, but. And pay no attention to my eyebrows. I know. I'm gonna try to do something about it this week, okay? Okay, so please, again, do not pay attention to my eyebrows, okay? Because they're in a process. I attempted to do something with them, but well, it's just, it is what it is. I need to get them done, okay? I'm using the Laura Mercier talc-free formula. It's actually called, yep, the Laura Mercier talc-free blurring setting powder. And you need to set the eyebrow base so that when you are blending, it's nice and smooth. All right, so now that we're finished setting, let's do this. All right, it's out of my comfort zone, people. Wish me luck. Okay, so I started with the it's called Best Coast. That's the brightest pink in the palette. Oh, yeah, I don't know, guys. I don't know. Thinking about just doing a quick smoky eye with this. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so this is how it looks so far. I don't know if you guys can see the glitter, so I'm gonna put some glitter glue, see how it looks. Alright, now we're talking. Okay, now I'm gonna take a fluffier brush. Well, not really that fluffy, but I'm gonna take this brown that's in the palette and I'm going to actually put that on the outer edge. See how that looks. I feel like if you go pink and brown go so well together, maybe I'll just do both sides the same thing. I feel like that gives it a little something. Let's see. Just in the outer edge. Give it a little more depth. Oh yeah, I feel like that brown changed things. Okay, I'm gonna do the other eye now. Alright, now I cheated a little bit and I used my Huda Beauty nude palette and I used the color Fantasy just to go on top of the pink glitter that was already there. Anyway, so now that my fingers are clean, I'm going to start on the face. Now, I have to tell you guys something. I am a traitor. I started using brushes to put on my foundation and my concealer, and let me tell you guys, it was a revelation. I love, by the way, I'm using this Tarte Shape Tape Cloud Coverage foundation. It's a little darker. I had to get a darker one because I'm summertime and I got darker. So the brush is like so, I don't know how to explain it. I just fell in love with using a brush. Okay, and we're allowed to change our minds. Okay, we're allowed to have more than one way to put on our foundation. That's just life. You live and you learn, right? And you also have more control with the brush instead of Beauty Blender, because you know, Beauty Blender, anything could happen. But anyway, I was worried about the streaks and whatever, but you know what? Just like a Beauty Blender, you could just pat until you are ready. See, seamless and skin-like. Beautiful. Now I'm gonna use my Tarte Shape Tape concealer. Another one that I fell in love with thanks to my friend Jasmine. She was raving about Tarte Shape Tape. She loves the foundation and the concealer, and I was like, okay, I'll try it. And guess what? I love it too. I'm a traitor, okay? I told you already. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. I love this brush. Got more control than anything. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I didn't put any color corrector on. Okay, and that's big because I have really dark circles. You could see it on this side versus this side. Look at that. Oh my god, guys. Use a brush. It makes a difference with concealer, okay? It really does. If you use a Beauty Blender, like, it sucks up all your thing. I noticed a difference because that used to be my holy grail. But start using a brush, you'll see. This is a really good brush. e.l.f. Flawless Concealer Brush. Alright, concealer's done. Now to change it up a little bit, because I always use my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. It's the darkest shade, which is really sad. She only has 3 shades, but it's my bronzer that I usually use. I'm going to use the LYS in the color No Limits Courage, whatever that is. Hopefully it's good, because we'll see. I'm going to take this, my bronzer brush, and I'm going to get it all from there. See how it goes. Okay, this is definitely darker than this Charlotte Tilbury. It blends really nicely though. I don't know about you guys, but that is bronze. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the Rare Beauty blush in Faith. Beautiful berry color, perfect for us tan skin girls. I'm gonna do something different. I'm actually going to take this on my hand like this and use my brush off of there instead of dotting my face. Let's see how it goes. Whoa, okay, now that is a blush. Now this is kind of a lot, I know. I'm gonna calm it down just a little, then I'm gonna powder my face and it's gonna calm down a lot more. Okay, so I went ahead and powdered my whole face, and then I went and smoked out the bottom lash line with the same brown that I used for the top. Alrighty, almost done. Let me just say, see how the blush like calmed down? Isn't it beautiful? Okay, before I continue to finish my makeup, I wanted to pause really quick, and I wanted to read the Bible verse of the day, which you can find in the Bible app, which most Christians that I know have it in their phone. If you don't, it's not too late. You can always download it. But the verse of the day is Ephesians 3:20, which says, "Now to him who is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or think, according to the power that works in us." And I'm going to go on to verse 21. "To him be the glory in the church by Christ Jesus to all generations forever and ever. Amen." Now, we all have to remember that God has a purpose for every single one of us. And completing his purpose in our lives is not always easy. It's, sometimes you have to go through what my church calls a desert. You have to go through tough times, basically what that means. But you have to remember that God is there bringing you through all the tough times. He's there to help you. He's there to give you strength. So we have to remember that it's his power and glory that we rely on every single day to fulfill the purpose in our lives. So remember that it's his purpose and not your own. It may not be what you think, but you know what? God is amazing. And his purpose is way better than your own purpose in your life. I can tell you, a few years ago, I recently moved to Pennsylvania, which, if any of you know me personally, know I was born and raised in Florida. Sunny, sometimes bipolar, Florida. And I told God, I said, "Lord, that Pennsylvania is cold. It snows." But I said, "You know what, God? I'm going to trust in you." I mean, I didn't say that the first time he told me, but I learned my lesson and I obeyed him the second time he told me that I needed to move. So I did just that. We moved to Pennsylvania, me and my family. Never been. Well, I've been one time. That was a long time ago. And I was visiting and living, two different things. But I trusted in God. And God has blessed me so much since I moved here. God has given me an amazing church. A church that, no offense to the churches that I've been to throughout my life, but I feel like this church truly loves each other. And they don't have cliques like other churches do. They love you, and if you're new, they welcome you with open arms. Like, they have such a big heart, and they're willing to help you. If you're having trouble in your life, if you need prayer, they are there. Every 5 o'clock in the morning or 6 o'clock in the morning, they have a prayer group, and they pray for every single person who needs it. And I just thank God for giving me the church family that he did. Because you know what? I've met pretty amazing people. I have actual friends now. Like in Florida, I didn't hang out with anybody because, everybody in my other church really nobody talked to me, basically. So I was like, okay, I'm always a loner, and I'm gonna stay a loner, I guess. But in this church, I have friends. I have a family now. And I'm not talking about actual family, like blood family. I'm talking about church family. Church family that loves you, and I just love that. This was my telescopic lift waterproof mascara. I love this mascara. It's my favorite. I'm not gonna do fake lashes today. I usually don't prefer it, but once in a while I do put on fake lashes. Okay, now I'm gonna go for lips. Okay, I'm gonna start with my matte. I lost all my. I don't know where they're at. Cause I have these Barbie. They have a lip kit. It comes with a lipstick and a lip liner that matches the color, but I lost the lip liner. Unfortunate. So this is the Milani French Rose lip liner. I'm gonna line my lips real quick. All right, now for the moment. Okay, now you could just leave it like this, put a lip gloss on, and call it a day because this is a beautiful color. Okay, but this is Barbie we're talking about, okay? So I'm gonna use the Malibu Sunset. Look at that. Oh my god, I'm nervous. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's do this. Oh my god. I usually don't go for these colors, but I was like, you know what? It is gorgeous though, I'll tell you that. It's beautiful. It's just, oh my lord. If you want to comment down, you can always pat it with a paper towel. But you know what? I'm going to leave it that way. Or I might not. I might take a piece of paper and we'll see what I do. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to get highlight. And then we're almost done. I know I keep saying that. I'm sorry. Okay, this is a little bright. Okay, I'm gonna see if mixing it with the Golden Beach, which is a more nude color, let's see if that, you know, kind of calms this down. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, that calmed it down quite a bit. Okay. Alright, I can deal with this. I can deal with this. Alright. Now to put over the lips, I'm going to use the Fenty Glow Gloss Bomb in the color Fenty Glow. Alrighty. I just love gloss. And the Fenty glosses is one of the best glosses. If you guys want a gloss, Fenty has good ones. On a lip plumper, they have it. I just gotta warn you though, theirs burns. Theirs is called the heat ones. If it says heat, that's a lip plumper. So be careful. Those are painful. Okay. But not bad. It calmed it down. I like this. Wearable, I guess. It's Barbie, so. Alright, now we're gonna go in with highlight. This is the Barbie. It's not, you know, like a bam highlight. It's a very how you say, it's a very like subtle highlight. You'll see in a second. Had to get my highlighter brush. Okay, so this is a subtle highlight, people. You might not even see it on camera. Well, maybe you will. I don't know. Can you see it? This is, I mean, I think you see it on the nose. Alright, let's put this on the eyebrow. I think you kind of see it. Eyebrow. Alrighty. Now the very last thing to do. Alright, now for setting spray, which is the very last step. Now, I gotta say, the highlight is not that subtle, but it's not as crazy as my other highlights that I have. It's beautiful, like, okay, especially for us tan girls, goldish highlights are really good. Okay, so now I'm going to set with the Morphe. I got the jumbo setting mist, okay? I tend to go a little bit crazy with the setting mist, only because I want my makeup to stay. It's my fan. I got it off Amazon. It's the Comfort Zone fan. I wanted to see if you guys like the other Barbie lipsticks. Okay, so let's start over. Okay, so for each one, I'm gonna always line with the French Rose, the Milani French Rose lip liner. Okay. Alright, so I line my lips. Now, I'm gonna start with the most nude color. You guys already seen the bright one. I'm still gonna end with the bright one, but anyway. I'm gonna go from the most nude, which is Golden Beach. I'm gonna try it all by itself because you guys seen it mixed with what was it? Malibu Sunset. So now I'm gonna try it all by itself. Alright, so I did wipe it because it did have the previous color on it. So let's see. This is like a more nude color. Beautiful. Okay, so this one is called Golden Beach. I think it would have looked better if it had the lip liner. But it is what it is. Okay, so that's Golden Beach. Now let's do it with the same gloss. Okay, so this is with the Fenty Glow. It is slightly tinted. Oh my god. It's beautiful with Fenty Glow. I love it. Okay. So that's with Fenty Glow. Let's try the other one. Okay, so here's the second color. It's called Dream House. I must say, this is probably my favorite one because I feel like it's more wearable than the last one is very like bam, but this one is gorgeous and it's wearable. Again, probably would have looked better with the lip liner, but moving on. Alright, now we're adding some Fenty Glow. Beautiful. Now you guys already seen the bright one. I'm actually, since we're just playing here, I'm sorry if you guys hear the dog. He's crying. I'm gonna let him out in a minute, okay? Okay, so I put this on top. What do you think? Alrighty guys, so that is the finished look. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. God bless you, and remember, Jesus loves you.